So this is the 2018 Paper 2 question 16. The reason I'm going to do this one is because this question in particular confused a lot of people. In fact, I can remember the memes online about this question, about just how difficult it was. But it's not that bad once you take 2 seconds and have a look at it. It's just in the exam, under a high stakes environment, it can seem tough. But pause the video and have a go at it. The opportunity to pause the video is now, otherwise I will continue. So we have the umbrella in a locker, and it's a cuboid. We have length 40, breadth 40, and height 70. And the umbrella is 85 centimetres long, and it has to fit into the locker from corner P to corner M. So I'm going to mark in P and M. If you've looked at it, then you've noticed something. These are two of the furthest away corners, and we call the diagonal between both of them something called a space diagonal. The idea is these are the two that are furthest away. These could also be a space diagonal. So this to this, because as you see, they're the furthest away. So you should know the formula for Pythagoras in a space diagonal that's 3 dimensions, and the idea is that you want to find the space diagonal. So people write the space diagonal this is one of those ones that you technically can do it by finding the face diagonal. I'll show you that method in a second, then adapting it. But the space diagonal is, and I'm going to use L squared plus B squared plus H squared. L is the length, B is the breadth, and H is the height. So your length and your breadth are 40. Your height is 70. And what you get is you can use a calculator in this question, so you get the square root of 8,100, and the answer is then 90. So the length of the space diagonal from P to M is 90. So what we can then say is the diagonal of P to M, again, you really want to specify which diagonal is the space diagonal, because you'll need that in the justification. So the diagonal P to M is 90 centimetres. So we found that you could do this another way, which is you would find the face diagonal. So the face diagonal is, if you look at one of the faces, so look at the square face, well, this one, this. So you would use 2D Pythagoras, you would do the square root of 40 squared plus 40 squared. So you would find that, and then you would adapt it to the three dimensions, but that method is more confusing. The easiest way to do it is just to use this formula, which you can learn. This one. But we've not quite finished the question because the umbrella is 85 centimetres long. So we can say that diagonal is 90 centimetres, which is longer. You have to justify this both with calculation and with an explanation at the end, which is longer than the umbrella. Watch the amount of detail I'm giving. And we can say that 85 centimetres because ,90 centimetres is greater than 85. You want to give this so you want to give the comparison, you want to explicitly state the comparison, and you say that, so say 90 is greater than 85 centimetres, so we say that yes, it fits, and we've given the explanation, we've given the working, and we then answer the question, yes, it will fit. That's us done. So let's have a look at how the SQA would mark this question. So you would get 2 marks for getting up to this point. Getting up to this point would be 2 marks. The 3rd mark would be for the length of the space diagonal for getting 90. And the 4th mark would be for the conclusion. So we've said yes, and then we've said about 90 being greater than 85, or the diagonal being longer than the umbrella. So that would be the last mark. Let's have a look at what cost people a lot of marks. So the first one is, if you don't show any working or any justification, you will lose marks, because somebody could just guess 90, but guessing 90 or guessing any number is not part of the course. What is part of the National 5 course is being able to apply your knowledge to a situation, either seen or unseen, and show the marker how you get that. So the other issues that many people had was, if you have a look here, many pupils only used two-dimensional Pythagoras and didn't realise that they have to adapt it to 3 dimensions. Other people calculated the wrong diagonal, so they maybe did use 3 dimensions, but they calculated the wrong diagonal, which can cost marks as well. So that could be, I'll get this back up. This could be this diagonal. Some pupils calculated, well, they also calculated this one, and many others calculated this one, but it has to be the space diagonal, not the face diagonal. So I will show you this one last time, and I hope you found it useful. Leave a comment if you want me to explain anything else, but best of luck with the studying. Thank you for watching.